Leading up to that date, we were seeing something in the order of 20 to 30 families a day. We couldn't keep up with the demand almost. NECAP was founded around 1981 by a lady called Kath Kinross, who wanted to try and help people in the community that were disadvantaged in one way or another. And it started off with a small op shop, and from the funding and donations from that op shop, they were able to purchase food parcels and donate them to people that were really struggling. And it's grown over time. So the place is fundamentally providing emergency relief in one way or another. When the word came out about COVID sort of starting to spread rather dramatically, it would have been probably early March, I think, this year. That's when we started to get a bit nervous given the age of our volunteers. It was around about the 23rd of March when the first Commonwealth Government direction came through that things were going to have to stop, particularly for older people. We'd have to basically stay home. And our age demographic was 60s up until late 80s. So we made a decision on that day to actually cease operations. It's a difficult decision to make to actually close the place. NECAP usually helps out around about 1,600 families or individuals a year, and that can be multiple times per year. We also have people that are homeless presenting, so they're not even in our district. So they do come here for help, and we also point them in other assistance areas. We were extremely busy. We couldn't keep up with the demand almost. We knew that was going to be a big hit, but we put information on our website about alternative places to go, which we knew were still going to be open. So we did try to at least not leave people in the lurch. We don't have any paid staff. It has been an issue since COVID started, because a lot of the funding and grants that particularly came out early from the federal government were all related to people or organisations that had paid staff and a wage bill. Well, NECAP has been using a lot of its reserves over the last 12 months to actually keep on functioning without sort of dropping back on the amount of help we give. And that point in time when we did close, we still had recurrent expenditure, so things didn't stop, and with no income, we were effectively losing around about $1,500 a month. So I sought help from local MPs. I did touch base with Community Centres SA as our representative body. They went in to speak with Michelle Insink, Human Services Minister, and we were successful in getting a reasonably sized grant. And at the same time I was applying for other grants, working from home, and we got a significant grant from Port Adelaide Enfield Council. Between those two, it basically kept us afloat. Over the course of when we were closed, I had problems. I was worrying a lot about the future of NECAP and what would happen to it down the track, just in case we didn't get any sort of grant funding or other support. That was a real worrying time. When you're a treasurer, you're the one almost sort of having to make the controls of what to do and how to do it, even though you do have board support, but you're on the front line, and that was a scary time. At the moment we're nervous, but we're still playing it safe. We've still got our practices in place, hand sanitisation, safe distancing and the like, to try and keep everyone safe. We just touch wood, hoping for the best at the moment. I kept coming back to NECAP because I've made good friends here, and I like helping the community sort of get over difficult times. One of the things I've found to get through this is just don't give up. Seek help from other people as well. Like my local member is good to talk to. They offer help and suggestions and give you letters of support, in particular when you're applying for grants. So they've always been great in coming forward there, and it gives you some sort of confidence that if you keep on going, you'll succeed. Every little bit helps in these sort of situations. Just don't give up and bug people to death.